Marvel's Thunderbolts has just debuted to a surprising wave of critical acclaim, currently boasting an impressive 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's a significant contrast when placed beside Captain America: Brave New World, which opened to a far more lukewarm 54%. While we know Rotten Tomatoes scores are always subject to change as more reviews come in, it's still pretty eye-opening to see Thunderbolts sitting among top-tier Marvel titles like Black Panther and Avengers Endgame, at least for the moment. What makes this even more compelling is the early feedback we're seeing from critics and fans alike. Much of the praise is centered around the film's strong character work and clear directorial vision, elements that have felt somewhat absent in several of Marvel's recent outings. For a franchise that's been navigating a rocky post-Endgame phase filled with uneven reactions, this kind of response feels genuinely refreshing. Glancing through some of the early reviews, there's a consistent thread of optimism. Critics are noting that Thunderbolts offers a more grounded, character-driven experience that doesn't get lost in excessive CGI or overstuffed narratives. It appears that Marvel took a more focused and intentional approach this time, and it's paying off. Personally, I've had high hopes for Thunderbolts from the beginning. There was always something different about this project. The tone, the casting choices, even the way it was marketed. Marvel's promotional strategy this time around didn't feel like a desperate attempt to generate buzz. It felt confident, assured, and most importantly, earned. That's often a good sign, and now it seems the final product is living up to those expectations. I'll be seeing the movie tomorrow, and I couldn't be more excited. Based on everything I've read and heard so far, Thunderbolts could represent a real turning point for the MCU, a sign that Marvel Studios is listening, regrouping, and maybe even rediscovering the kind of storytelling that made audiences fall in love with the universe in the first place. Whether this momentum continues remains to be seen, but for now, it's hard not to feel hopeful. After a string of underwhelming releases and fan fatigue, something like Thunderbolts could be exactly what the MCU needs to regain its footing. Those are my early thoughts, but I'd love to hear yours. What do you think about the Thunderbolts buzz? Are you excited for this potential return to form? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to stay tuned. There's a lot more Thunderbolts content coming your way right here on the channel.